I am not a fan of monsters, but Frankie just stole my heart. I think you're going to absolutely be amazed at how easy his little face is to paint. I drew the position of the eyes and nose with a chalk pencil. And if you don't have a painter's palette, this is such a perfect tool to create perfectly shaped ovals and rounds using the oval and just pick the size I want. And I'm stenciling his eyes with Snow White, dropping down to a smaller oval and stenciling the nose with orange. This will ensure that every eye is perfect and each eye is the same size. And I'm using the same template to create the eyeball, the iris, and I'm stenciling it with Thicket. Look how perfect that is. And this is super easy, and it's always going to look exactly the same. Adding just a hint of shading on the nose all across the bottom side, and I'm dip dotting the center of the eyes with soft black, adding a tiny little highlight across the top of the nose. It's all these little details that make such a huge difference. Painting the eyelids with foliage green. It's the same color as his face, but we will create the contrast with shading. And I'm using plantation pine. Look how those eyelids start to form. A little bit of paint makes such a big difference. And this is all about the shading and the highlighting. It doesn't take much at all, just a thin wash of color. And look how those eyelids start to pop out. And what is so much fun about creating monsters or whimsical faces, if they're a little bit not perfect, that just adds so much more character and personality. Just pulling that plantation pine shading below the nose, around the eyes. Want everything to really look like it's part of his face, not just painted on the top. It's just a wash of color. I don't have heavy color. It's always so much easier to go back and add a second coat as opposed to creating a heavy float that looks just a little bit too strong. I floated just a hint of soft black right under the eyelid across the eyeball, and then I went in and dip dotted that highlight with Snow White. The ears are so simple, just shading the inside of the ear. I'm using my 1/8 inch angle. I'm still with that plantation pine. And again, these don't have to be perfect. These are, I mean, he is put together with bits and pieces. So if he's a little wonky, it just makes him even a little more adorable. Highlighting those ears with a little bit of celery shoot, adding some hair, and his little hairdos is a little bit rustic. So I'm pulling in soft black and just letting it be a little choppy and irregular. Starting at the top and just pulling it down and letting it end wherever. Keep that paint thin so you can pull it and paint it smoothly. Once that is dry, I'm just going in with my Epic script liner and adding a little bit of gray. And this is either gray or highlight, you choose. And I'm using Snow White. But look how that details his hair, makes it look just kind of crazy and kind of cute. Loaded my Epic script liner with soft black. His eyebrows are a little bit rugged, so just put those short choppy strokes on there and let them be a little bit rough. Same thing, going back with a little bit of Snow White to highlight those eyebrows, mostly on the top edge, but this will help define them. Loaded my diverse dry brush with a little bit of orange to dry brush those cheeks. I like to do them both at the same time. It builds up evenly, so one cheek is not more intense or different than the other. So I just go back and forth until I get a nice balance of color. Add that little mouth with soft black. Isn't he just, he is a happy little guy, or big guy, I should say. I thought adding a tooth would make him just a little more gentle and not quite so fearful. And of course, every Frankenstein has a few little stitch lines from being patched together. And this is soft black. Floating a little bit of plantation pine around the bottom of his chin and across his entire face. This is celery shoot, going to brighten up those eyelids and across the top of his lip. Highlight that chin. Add a little bit of shading underneath the mouth and the tooth. I think he is simply adorable, and he was so much fun to paint. Thanks so much for joining me for this little short video on Frankie's face. Let me know if you like it, and if you're planning to paint him up, I would love to see what you do. Remember, a little bit of paint makes a big difference.